Oh my gosh, look at that fish, Pete. Oh my gosh, look at that fish, Pete. There we go. Another, look at that. Got him, you got him, you got him. Oh, nice fish.
The head is what it is.
The head is big. That is just incredible. Look at the size of that thing. Look at that walleye.
Come on, hard.
Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Today's show is brought to you by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water, by Bass Pro Shops, by Frable, innovating the outdoors, by your Toyota dealer, by Mills Fleet Farm, your fishing gear headquarters, by Yamaha, ATVs and snowmobiles, by Bitzer Creek Zip Lures, by Leinenkugels, by Menards, and by Johnsonville Brats. Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. I'll tell you folks, it's a beautiful warm day in late October and we're up in Vilas County fishing muskies with our buddy guide Rob Manthai. And Rob, I'll tell you, we got a warm morning, but it's supposed to all turn around and get real cold tonight and tomorrow. But let's talk about the muskie fishing this time of year. It's been primarily a sucker deal for you lately?
Yeah, it's been kind of weird. I mean, we're not really into that late of fall. The water temps are right for using live bait. You know, fish have been chasing lures, but I'd say 85% of them have been on suckers. The last 3 days, I don't know, had 9 or 10 fish in the boat, and it's all been sucker bite.
Folks, we'll show you Rob is rigging these suckers, and we'll show you what else we're using. All of that coming up right after this.
I've always been an Optimax fan, and the new Mercury 115 horsepower Optimax is an awesome engine. Not only does it deliver the acceleration I want, but it's lighter, more powerful, and just as clean as most 4-strokes in its class. Optimax is 45% more fuel efficient than traditional 2-strokes. If you want that kind of power and performance working for you, go with the new 115 Optimax and go for the max. Mercury, #1 on the water.
I want a car with a real sense of style.
Give me good looks with power.
Toyota's got it with the all-new 04 Solara, where style and value come together with an available 225 horsepower V6, and it has a starting price of under $20,000. Look what else the all-new Solara has. Low 1.9% financing for 48 months. So hurry. See your local Toyota dealer today.
Look at that one blast that thing.
All right.
At Bass Pro Shops, we know these are the times of your life.
I got a fish here. He's ahead. Oh, man.
Be ready for them.
Look at that fish. That's a nice fish.
No matter how you like to shop, get more outdoors for your money with Bass Pro Shops.
Welcome back, folks. As you see, we got a bait well full of suckers here, and we're gonna actually throw musky lures, but hope that they hit a sucker when they come in and follow. But the quick strike rig is so important, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, I exclusively use a quick strike. You know, more importantly, it's basically called the lift-off rig. You know, Pete designed it. You can use 1 treble, 2 treble, but bottom line is it's attaching the bait through the nasal passages with a rubber band and the use of a baiting
show us the rubber
needle.
band deal. How does that work?
Well, I just start off like this. You run the rubber band over your snap, and then this is a baiting needle. It's got a little end here to grab hold of your needle. Reach in the live well.
Okay, and you grab a sucker, and I notice we're not using the big 2-3 pounder.
No, these are just 12, 13-inch suckers. You don't need a real big one to catch a big fish. Take the needle through the nasal passages, feed it through.
Okay.
Take the rubber band, go back around.
Okay.
And then this is the important part. You want to twist it 2 or 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then take the open end of the snap, go back through there, and then that keeps the snap snug to the sucker's head.
Gotcha.
And then we'll attach 1 or 2 stinger trebles through here and place them into just lightly into the flesh of the sucker.
And so when a muskie comes up and grabs it, he grabs it like this, and
Yep.
then we'll show how we set the hook, right?
Yep.
Okay, Rob, we got our 2 suckers out now, and I know you and I have been talking this morning about how to properly set a hook. And maybe you can just show us. Now, you don't have a sucker on that rod, but just for illustration, how do you do it?
I'll hit free spool, they'll take a little bit of line, keep going, and you'll have a little bit laying on the water. What I'll just do then is just reel down to get the rod at about this position, and when you reel down, you want to snap them hard like that.
Do that snap one more time. That's pretty cool.
You reel down and you got to hit them hard and fast. You don't want to reel down to them and tighten up the line, because when you tighten that up, you're probably going to make the fish turn and face you, and you're just going to pull the hook right out of their mouth.
Well, now I hope we get a chance to see you do it for real.
I'm sure we will.
Folks, I'll tell you what we got here is some heavy wind blew in here, and we just got a hit on the sucker, and we kind of talked about how to set the hook before, but it's tough in this wind, huh, Rob?
Yeah, you don't know if the fish is moving or,
if you're moving.
Right, and he's just kind of sitting there with it. Oh, now he's turning and going away. There he goes, there he goes.
Okay, now we're going to get ready for the hook set here. Got him! All right, that was cool. That was cool, Rob. Good job, buddy. All right, that was cool. Now, that was an example there, folks, of how long you got to wait sometimes. Should I move the other rods here? Or can you bring them in over on this side?
It's okay. He's small. I'm going to unhook him by the side of the boat here anyways.
That was kind of interesting, though, and you got to explain to the folks really what happened there was the fact that you just got to wait him out, huh?
Yeah, and we're actually lucky we got this fish because, I mean, he's got the sucker. Usually, you don't have the sucker with you.
Right.
Can
you hold it? Yeah, that's a thin one, but still, that's a muskie, though, buddy.
Yeah.
That's a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've been waiting for some fish to move all day here.
But turn around and reiterate to the folks what happened there, and we could see that fish the whole time. You got to wait till it's moving away.
Yeah, I mean, dragging him around like that, you know where the sucker was. It wasn't in his gullet, but if you wanted to catch the fish, you had to do what we had to do.
Ooh, he just picked it up. He just picked it up. He just picked it up.
You just got it, John.
Is he moving away?
Yeah,
Is he moving away?
He's moving away very slowly.
Oh, this is cool, folks. We just watched this muskie pick this sucker up. Got him! You got him? All right, nice hook set, Rob. Nice hook set, Rob. That was so cool, folks, watching that muskie pick that sucker up.
Yeah.
And this is just seconds after we had that last fish. All right, bravo. Hey, I'll tell you, that was a cool deal, folks. Watching that happen like that.
Well,
ooh, it's a good fish, isn't it?
What we had to do.
Ooh, it's a good muskie, buddy. It's a good muskie. All right.
All right, here, John. Let's get him in the net. Here,
all right. I'm ready. As soon as you get him up here, we'll frable him.
He ain't that big, but he's...
Boy, that was a cool deal, though, folks. Nice muskie. Oh, he's not quite ready yet, Rob. I'll tell you, that was neat. What happened there, folks, was that fish grabbed that sucker.
He's hooked in the lip. We can just get him off here at the side.
You want to net him? Okay, we'll put the frable aside here. But you got to tell the folks what happened on that fish. He actually dropped the bait and came back and got it again. We watched him.
Yep.
All right, nice muskie, Rob. Whoa, be careful there, buddy. That's where the quick strike rig comes in handy, though. Yep. You'll see where that fish is hooked. Just on the outside of the mouth. And that fish actually only had that sucker in his mouth, what, about 30 seconds?
Oh, maybe 10.
10 before you were able to hit him. That's the beauty of the quick strike rig, folks. And that's 2 muskies in about 15 minutes. And a miss, we should say, too. Now, that is a decent fish. Good job, buddy. All right, man. But, that's the one thing, oh, good release. I saw you put pressure on that fish. I saw him drop the bait. Then I went up and stood up there with you and watched again. He was right underneath it, and you just kind of teased him a little.
Right. Actually, John, what we should tell the people is he had it by the tail.
Okay.
And you're not going to hook him that way. I think, that's sometimes a problem on these, been having when these warm front days. They're just not aggressively grabbing them. And you can get lucky, pull it away from them, and hopefully see them grab it. And if they T-bone it like they should, like he did the second time, and then move away, boom, you can hit them.
That was cool, though, man. I mean, folks, to be able to watch a muskie come up and grab a sucker like that is just cool. Let's get back up on that bar again.
Yeah.
Every time we get near that bar, you get a fish.
Well, this might be our window today.
Folks, we're getting near the end of the day, and Rob's got a hit, and same deal, huh?
Yeah. Yep, they're just not aggressive today, John.
You want me to bring this one in a little bit?
Hold on.
Okay, go over that way. There we go. Okay. I'm not in your way, am I?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll move this sucker to this side of the boat. And folks, again, what Rob is doing is putting pressure on him, trying to get that fish to move away.
It's either a little one, John, or there it goes.
There he goes. Okay, I'll get out of your way here. I don't want to get the hook. Got him. All right. I love that hook set. Decent fish? Oh, not too bad. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was cool. Wasn't that big of a fish.
That was a little better one than the last one.
Well, hey, what are you going to do? You know, that's the problem with that wind, Rob, is trying to get him to move away, you know?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? You want to give it a few more minutes?
Yeah, we might as well.
Just hit him whenever you want, Rob.
There he goes.
Whoa, we're going to get another chance. We're going to get another chance. All right. Folks, that was just a couple of, so we were just rigging up another sucker.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is something else. Folks, we're getting our Twilight bite here. Wow. That is something else,
he's all
Rob.
wrapped up here.
Oh, that's a decent fish.
Oh.
That almost looks like a tiger.
Yeah.
It's got such pretty markings on him. You know that?
Yeah, it's not, though.
Wow, that
He's
was
all
cool.
lassoed up.
Folks, that was literally, we were just deciding whether to put another sucker on him or not. We better put another couple suckers on, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. That is incredible. Folks, literally, really, that was not 5 minutes ago.
Still got the rubber band
not
in his
5
nose.
minutes ago. And boy, look at how pretty the coloring on that fish is, Rob.
Yeah.
Now, when they're a tiger, they're a lot more distinct than that, too?
Yeah, and then they'll have rounded fins. He's got definitely a definite pointed tail, you know.
Cool. Well, not the biggest muskie we've seen today, but I'll tell you, that's cool. And you know, I said before, I thought in the fall the evening thing is not usually that good.
We just had nothing going during the day, so we just stayed out here.
Can I set the next one?
Sure.
All right. Hey folks, I'll tell you, that was a fun day muskie fishing, but it's time now for our Johnsonville lunch break, and it is really cold and windy out right now, and the last thing I want to do is go outside and cook at Johnsonville, but the thing I really want to do is eat at Johnsonville, but now they've made it possible with these heat and serve brats, and Rob's in there watching TV right now, and he thinks I'm outside getting the grill started, and it's going to be a long time before we eat, but with these Johnson heat and serve brats, all I got to do is put them in the microwave for about 2 minutes, and they're going to be done. And folks, they are just like a freshly grilled Johnsonville brat because they do the grilling for me. Okay, here we go. These are all done. Now watch this, folks. Rob is going to think these are freshly grilled, and they actually took me 2 minutes. Ooh, Rob, it was cold and windy out there, but I grilled your Johnsonvilles for you anyway. Here you are, buddy. Thanks for fishing today, by the way.
You got those done that quick?
You bet I did. Now take a bite of that. That's a freshly grilled Johnsonville brat. How is that? Perfect. You did them perfectly. Hey, folks, really, I just cooked that in the microwave.
This?
Yes.
No way.
Yes, I did, folks. The heat and serve brats, they're great, aren't they?
Yeah.
We were fishing the St. Germain area in Vilas County, a 4.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 5.5 hours from Chicago, and 4 hours from Minneapolis.
For all your fishing news and more information on all our shows, visit lake-link.com. Keyword Gillespie. Oh, look at that bass! Look at this walleye!
Look at that fish, folks.
Hi, folks. John Gillespie here. I ice fish over 100 days a year, and Frabill is my choice for gear that helps me catch more fish and keeps me comfortable on the ice. Check out Frabill's new flip-over shelters. They now feature modular seating. You can choose the number and location of seats that you need. You can easily stack 4 tubs and load them into a single pickup truck. And I know Frabill has the best pullover shelters on the market.
Add energy savings to your home's entry with a Larson Storm Door from Menards. The MagnaCore door features a solid core and magnetic weather stripping to seal out the cold. In 2 styles, just $159 each. Add security outdoors with these stylish dual bright lights by Heath Zenith. They automatically turn on at dusk and go from low to power when motion is detected. On sale just $29.99 each. For great lights, head to Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
I want a car I can always depend on.
I want a car that's stylish and a good value.
Toyota's got it with Camry. Its legendary quality and value have made it America's #1 selling car.
Toyota's got exactly what I want. Camry.
Look what else Toyota has. 1.9% APR financing for 48 months on a new 04 Camry. So hurry, see your local Toyota dealer today.
Well, I'll tell you, folks, what a difference a day makes. You know, got up this morning, Rob, the temperature dropped about 20 degrees. We got wind, we got clouds. You like this in the fall?
Yeah, it's a lot better than that warm front we had. You know, like I said yesterday, I was kind of scared in the morning going into it. I mean, each day that I fished through that warm front, fishing got tougher and tougher. And, you know, it was tough yesterday, and we had a small half-hour window last night. You know, we didn't get nothing big, but, you know, we got into some fish.
Well, cold and wind, we'll be doing a lot of sucker fishing today. We'll get a few more, won't we?
I would think today will be better than yesterday,
Cool.
John.
Got one on there, Rod?
Yep.
Ooh, this is cool, folks. We got to tell the folks that we've been fishing about an hour, and you had a really big fish come up before, didn't you, Rod?
Yeah, well, not real big, but a good solid 20-pounder, John.
All right, buddy. Well,
maybe this might be him, but it's, you know, we got this cat and mouse game going on just like yesterday.
Well, the thing is, folks, Rob is going to let me set the hook, but he's going to take the first one of the day here, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to watch this technique again, folks. You got to get that fish moving away with these quick strike rigs.
He's just hanging there, John. You can see him.
I can't see him, but I can see a rod tip there.
I don't know what's with these fish. Oh, there's two of them.
There's two of them there?
Yeah.
Oh, so I wonder if I should reel that other sucker line in.
Well,
see if we can get a double header going. Well, let's just worry about one at a time here.
Yeah.
Got him! Got him! Oh, nice hook set, Rob. Nice. Oh, that's a beautiful muskie. Holy cow, let me get the sucker out of the way here, buddy. Nice hook set. I'll tell you, you had to be patient with that one, but we could watch what was going on the whole time, couldn't we, Rob?
Yep.
All right, buddy. That was cool. And there was another one that kept following that one around, huh?
Yep.
All right, beautiful muskie. Look at that guy. Oh, man, that is great. Good job, Rob. And I'll tell you, that fish had just, grabbed onto the tail of that sucker for the longest time.
Yeah, he wasn't very aggressive. Now he's not happy, but...
And there was a bigger one that was with him, huh?
Yeah, there was. You know, we might get that fish yet.
Boy, that is cool. You going to net this guy or just going to...
I think I can get that hook out. He's just right in the corner of the mouth and hold him up real quick.
Okay.
Here, why don't you take the rod?
Yeah, I'll grab the rod. Now, I get the next hook set, right?
Yep. It's in free spool there, John.
Okay, I got her. I'll just thumb it.
Here, give me the...
Beautiful job, though, Rob, but there was a problem with that fish not eating the sucker right away, huh?
Yeah, you know, I don't know what the deal is, but the last few days, that's the way it's been.
And what we're doing, folks, is Rob's keeping a close eye on the fish to make sure that he hasn't swallowed the sucker. I mean, you can see it hanging out of his mouth the whole time from the tail. And you can't set it when they got it grabbed by the tail, right?
No, you won't get them.
That's a beautiful fish. Look at the coloring on that fish, folks. That is just gorgeous. What, about a 34, 35?
Yeah.
Good job, Rob. That was great. But how often do you see that where you've got two fish by the same sucker?
Not too often. I mean, sometimes I've seen multiple fish following them, but, you know, just side by side, but not, you know, with one having it in his mouth and the other one, you know, trying to see what he's got. I don't know what they were doing.
Hey, folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Mills Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2003 Fishing Contest. Dan Collar of Shorewood, Wisconsin is this week's first winner. Dan caught this 16.5-inch crappie on Bond Falls on a leech. Corey Mulhart of Appleton, Wisconsin moved into the winner's circle with his 38-inch king salmon caught on Lake Michigan on a dodger and a fly. Keith Johnston of Hartford, Wisconsin boated this 23-inch bass on Lake Auburn on a spinner. And Kevin Lisko of Kewaskum, Wisconsin rounds out this week's winners with this 41-inch Chinook salmon caught on Lake Michigan on a Pro King. All of the winners will receive a $25 Mills Fleet Farm gift card, and they'll be eligible for our end-of-the-year grand prize drawing. To enter, folks, is simple. Just snap a picture of your trophy catch and stop in at your favorite Mills Fleet Farm store to pick up an entry blank. By the way, we have hunting and fishing licenses, too. Mills Fleet Farm supports catch and release and keeping our waters safe and clean. Mills Fleet Farm, your fishing gear headquarters.
This chair's been in Bob's family for 50 years, and whenever it needed to be cared for, the materials came from Mills Fleet Farm. Because as the generations passed along possessions, they passed along wisdom too, like the importance of value. It's why Bob's grandfather and father shop at Mills Fleet Farm. It's why Bob bought his stain at Mills Fleet Farm. And right now, he's glad he bought his glue there too.
We've been serving America's heartland since 1955 with the low prices and quality that give you great value.
Oh, look at that bass! Look at this walleye!
Oh, look at that fish, folks!
Hi, folks. John Gillespie here. I ice fish over 100 days a year, and Frable is my choice for gear that helps me catch more fish and keeps me comfortable on the ice. Look at these amplifier rods featuring vibration transfer technology. 5 vibration transfer discs turn the smallest nibble into a giant wiggle on my hand. Simply, I catch more fish.
With 15,000 beautiful lakes, Wisconsin is a great place to fish. Call 1-800-432-TRIP or visit travelwisconsin.com.
I'll tell you folks, when we fish with Rob, we'll always fish at least 2 lakes in a full day. And Rob, we kind of struggled on that first lake, so we're moving to another lake. But that, a lot of times that's what it takes, huh? Moving to a new lake?
Yeah, you never know. John might hit a lake that's just off that day, and, you know, I like this lake in the afternoon, so we'll see what happens.
A little darker water here?
No, it's actually clear.
Okay.
Free, got him yet? Free spool, free spool.
I'm trying, I can't get my thing down. There we go, I got him. Okay. Here we go. Figure
Nice
eight
fish, John, nice fish. Easy with him, easy with him, easy with him.
I'm thumbing him, Rob. I'm thumbing him. He hit right by the side of the boat. Look at that muskie! Look at that muskie! Look at that muskie!
Turn him
Look at that
around.
muskie! I
He's
can't
all
turn him
wrapped
around,
up.
Rob. I'm trying. We got him. All right, buddy. Hey!
Good job.
Good muskie, huh? I'll tell you what happened, folks. I was casting a crankbait right alongside of that weed bed, and all I saw was the flash. You know, he came up and he flashed at it. I started my figure 8, and bam, he hit it, huh? That's a nice fish, folks.
Hey, hang on.
That is a beautiful muskie. Holy cow.
Keep in the water.
That was neat, man. Wow, did you see him spank that thing, buddy?
Oh,
I'll tell you, folks, it pays to change lakes. You know that? When nothing's going on and, you know, you catch one small one, that's got to be a 44-incher, isn't it?
That's pretty close to that.
Wow, that was exciting, folks. That was really exciting.
Just like yesterday.
You know what happened there? I'll tell you, you know, when I set the hook, you know, I set away from them like you guys have always taught me.
Yep.
But I couldn't get my button pushed down, you know.
Sometimes you get a lot of that tension on the spool, and it's hard to let it go. And
it was too, he didn't have enough line there to loosen the drag. So what I did was I actually had to pull on the line a little bit to push the button down. But you got to release that spool, folks, when you get one hitting on the side of the boat like that, don't you?
Yeah. No. Hey, you did everything right. He's in the net. It's on a bait.
All right, buddy. Oh, is that a nice muskie? Isn't that a beautiful fish, Rob?
Yeah.
Nice. That's about 18, 20 pounds, isn't it?
Yeah, nice healthy fish. Been eating good.
All right, man, that is cool.
About 42, 43.
Oh, okay. I thought he was, well, he's so fat, you know. Here he goes, too, man. It's going to release beautiful. Oh, Torpedo City. But, you know, one thing I want to talk, thanks, man. That was a good fish. I love the way you operate the boat. What you're doing is you got me in 15 feet of water. I can cast a crankbait or a big jake along the side, and you cast over the top of the weeds, huh?
Yeah, with 2 of us in the boat, you know, we only got 2 baits to do what we can do with. And, you know, you're covering the edge, I'm covering the tops, and, you know, coming down on the side. And, you know, you got to cover the breaks, you got to cover the shallow stuff. If we had 3 people, we could, you know, one guy could throw off to the second break, you know, but 2 people, we got to do what we can do.
Well, you got me excited there, buddy. Hey, good job, man. That was fun. We got a bite.
Oh, he's chasing him, John.
Oh, he didn't hit it?
Not yet.
That was a fish, folks, that just followed in Rob's bait. And that's what we've been actually waiting for.
He's chasing him hard.
He's chasing him hard?
Yep.
You think he'll hit him, Rob? Boy, it's hard to tell, folks, the way the day's gone today.
He just grabbed him.
He did grab him?
Yep.
All right, you're going to set the hook because I can't get back there in time. So just do it at will, Rob. Just do it at will, buddy.
I'm getting him to move here.
I can't believe that this boat doesn't bother a fish. Got him! Oh, is that a nice hook set? Oh, is that a nice hook set, Rob? Good job, buddy. Ooh, that's a nice musky!
Yeah,
Oh, that's a nice fish. That is a real nice fish. I'm gonna have to get in here, buddy.
He's not as big as yours.
Well, that was a great hook set. That's a beautiful musky. Oh, nice job, Robbo. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'll tell you, that was a cool deal, folks. And the neat thing about that fish is the fact that he picked that thing up a good 2 minutes ago and just grabbed it by the tail and was just sitting there, you know? Good job coaxing him.
And look, he's off already.
He's off. We don't even have to do anything. That's the quick strike rig, folks.
You know,
hold him for a second, will you, so we can get a nice shot of him. That's a pretty fish. It really is. Now, I was supposed to get the hook set on that, wasn't I?
Well, we got time.
We got time yet. Maybe one more. Good job, Rob. Boy, that is neat, though, to watch you, the way you coax him. A nice release, too. It's so cool to watch you, you know, and so many people are afraid to put pressure on a fish like that, and I've seen you do that. Usually they don't let go, and you got to get them moving away.
Yeah, you know, it took 20, 30 seconds of tugging on him. Finally, he moved, and just as that angle got, you know, even a 15-degree angle from the boat's better than nothing, and he moved, and I thought, well, that's it, and set him.
Well, we're taking a look right now at a slow-motion replay of that hook set, and we see the fish moving away, but, man, you really hammer them, don't you?
You got to hit them hard. When they're holding on to something live, you know, that's their food, they're not going to let go. And if they got a death grip on that sucker, I mean, you know, you're not going to break anything free of their mouth.
Well, good hook set, good job, and, boy, I'll tell you, this has been a heck of a trip, folks. Rob Manthei guides all the lakes in Vilas County on a daily basis. For more information, give Rob a call. That phone number is 715-477-2042. 477-2042.
Without a Yamaha ATV, you're not going very far. The Grizzly 660 Automatic, the only ATV with push-button front diff lock and four-wheel independent suspension. Where you go now is up to you. Now, get a 2,500-pound Warn winch for just $69.95 with select models.
At Johnsonville, we actually grill our new heat and serve brats for you. Just microwave and serve for brats that taste juicy, flavorful, and fresh off the grill. Even when you won't be grilling. Welcome to Fresh Grilled Taste. Welcome to Johnsonville.
I'm here at MW Marine, where they have over 80 Alumacraft boats in stock, just waiting for you to make memories. This 16-foot Alumacraft Lunker 165 has a huge live well with bait well and lots of storage compartments. It's powered by a smooth, dependable 40-horsepower Mercury engine. It comes complete with power, trim and tilt, a locator, and a trolling motor, all for about $10,000. Have fun starting this weekend with your new Mercury-powered boat from MW Marine. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying Wisconsin's waters and woods.
The skies are clear, shine on and on. Wisconsin woods and waters.